But since it's like Artorias background content, we're going
Oh, yeah.
to go fight
Absolutely.
him at the throne. It's worth doing.
Yeah, and remember, in 3 weeks when we beat the game.
Yeah, my apologies.
No, it's that's not. All right, let's go.
Although there is
okay.
apparently
there is one
dual sword
combat.
here.
There's a singular combat. Oh wait, no forced combat.
Like
No forced
yeah.
combat. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. We have access to this dungeon again. That's what this is.
Yeah, that's a good point. This is now how you return here.
Hello, friendo. We're gonna fight you.
Are we ready for this?
Fight you and your strange noises you make.
Yeah, we're ready for this. That's fine.
You're ready for this. We use water.
See how much damage you do. Once we've sacrificed all defense.
I'm curious how much my burst gauge is. You notice I have 7 max souls.
Yep.
Easy peasy.
We won, right? Right?
3 random skills.
Something that does something.
It does do something, but not for us. On account of us not getting any more gear ever.
No more gear. Because this zone has like no music, it makes the squeaking be extra loud.
Do we not have skateboards?
I hear. I'm not sure if the zone has skateboards because it's like, you know, the core of the earth.
But skateboards.
Oh. There's a zone like this in Final Fantasy XIV. It's the level 89 dungeon.
And with that, the oath is now formed.
Ceres, take heed. I've now embedded a portion of the art formula within your corporeal form. Over the next several months, it should take hold and crystallize using the power of the oath.
The art you'll use to control the power my body has accumulated?
That is correct. Brunhild, the Sorcerer's Ring.
There it is.
It is an art that was lost long, long ago on this continent. Reviving it requires considerable investment.
So that's
That's
why
what
you
we got
tied
from
the
eating
oath to
her.
my life force. The formula will only be completed once I've died.
Do you have something to say?
No. I understand that this is a necessary step in order to realize Armatization and bring Innominat under your control. And even though Siegfried possesses a similar power, Lord Melchior has yet to successfully locate the device. Knowing
Not
that,
it, the device.
our research must be accelerated. That is the only reasonable way.
Then you understand. From here on, you are to focus on completing the Sorcerer's Ring.
As you say.
I trust you're not having any second thoughts about this?
She's a Moloch. Here to serve and nothing more. And today she's proved herself quite loyal.
Yes. I am Ceres. I am your Malak. I am simply a tool for you to fulfill your ideals.
So Ceres took her oath to make Armatization possible.
But what a heavy price to make her pay.
And Artorias did it knowing that she was his reincarnated wife. Oh, who am I to talk? There was a time not long ago when I'd have done the same thing.
Regardless, things are now starting to come together. What happened to Ceres and to Eifried and Siegfried? It's all related. This all occurred so Artorias could armatize with Innominat and control him.
And then Velvet ended up devouring that power and making herself public enemy #1. How deliciously ironic.
No, Ceres knew what was going on, and she still...
But the Abbey has secured Siegfried's formula, and they're almost certainly using it to complete Innominat's Armatus.
Let's keep going, Velvet.
Yeah, we've come too far to turn back.
We're actually
now.
only in the second room.
I'll see this through to the end.
Not too far at all. In fact, we can just drink this bottle. It'll take us back to the entrance.
Do we drink it, or do we just like pour it on the ground and it makes a portal?
I like to think the bottle knows the entrance to dungeons, and you drink it.
We can do this.
What the? That was bizarre.
Stop fooling around.
But I'm serious about
Stop being invisible.
Oh, everything's so fast. Oh, right. So I don't remember if I said it, but I beat Tales of Arise.
Yeah.
And then I started playing this game called Star Shifter. I don't remember if I said that. I'm guessing no, then.
I don't think so. I was gonna let you continue.
Okay, so I was waiting for you to say if I'd mentioned it or not, because I'm pretty sure I'd mentioned it before, just maybe not to you specifically. But anyway,
Yeah.
It's kind of a cross between... I'll keep describing it this way. A cross between a Mario game and this one game called Lost Ember, which was done on the channel a while back, so you might know it from there, or maybe you've played it.
right?
I have heard of Lost Ember.
Have?
Probably from you.
Yeah. So anyway, basically the gameplay is a bit Mario-y. Go help people and collect stars, except the thing is you're playing as like a coyote. It's like a Native American mythos thing.
It's been a full century since Midgand reunited the fractured land.
And you can do some
In
shapeshifting.
that time,
like
we've
turn into a
enjoyed
bird
a
and stuff
blissful era
to
of peace and
do the
prosperity.
platforming better, because this is not really
But the
about
world has
platforming per
also
se,
seen
but
its faith
anyway,
and moral
yep,
purity
it was
slowly
fine.
decay, only to be supplanted by deep, profound sin. Things have gotten so bad that nobody has even realized that the four Empyreans now slumber. I'm entirely certain that demons will only become ever more rampant, and yet I'm powerless to stop it.
Empyreans, demons, what are you talking about?
I'm sorry. You shouldn't have to hear me grumble. You've already done so much for me.
It's fine, really. You've seen so much of the world, things that I never even knew existed.
Yes, I've seen mountains spew flame, and lands covered in ice. I've crossed stormy seas, and ravines deeper than the eye can see.
That's so amazing. Weren't you ever frightened?
Of course. We are nothing in the face of nature. It takes so little for a person to lose their life out in the wilds. But in spite of the terror, those seas, the mountains, the forests, the deserts, they're absolutely breathtaking. And even in the harshest of climes, people still find a way to live there and carve out something resembling a home.
I think I understand you now.
How do you mean?
I can tell you really love this world. Not just that, but all the people who live in it, too.
The world and its people. Do you really think so?
I'm sure of it. Just remember that you're one of those people too, you know? You really should try to take care of yourself a little more.
I can't do anything right. How could I possibly learn to like myself?
I believe in you, Arthur. I mean, my family and I are already quite fond of you just the way you are, no matter your faults.
Thank you, Celica.
That was Velvet's sister and Artorias.
That's how I remember Celica. And him, too.
I see.
Lord Artorias. Eleanor, I know that the exorcists believe from the bottom of their hearts that their work will save everyone.
Perhaps. But that won't stop you from fighting them, will it?
No, it won't.
Isn't ignorance bliss? Should we really keep digging up the past like this?
Velvet's never been one to pick the easy road.
What's wrong, kiddo?
I was just thinking, the Earth in Historia is supposed to be a vast record of
Yes,
world
the
history.
question.
It could show us anything.
Thank you.
Why does it only ever focus on events related to Velvet's life?
Perhaps it's reacting to her presence. Or maybe, since this place used to be Inominat's vessel, his power is still influencing what we're seeing.
If that were true, shouldn't you be able to control the Earth in Historia, kiddo? You're supposed to be part of Inominat. Think of all the juicy secrets we could dig out of the past. Oh, I'm getting pins and needles.
I'm not so sure. Having that much access might be frightening. Some things aren't so fun to learn about.
I'm not gonna do it, because otherwise, meh.
I'll show you the beauty of my spear work.
Stop being invisible.
Are you sure they're... Do they move when they're in... Like, are they not just warping into you?
They're warping it, yes. But they do be invisible sometimes.
Okay, okay. They do be like that. They do be invisible like that. Oh, there they go.
Yep. Anyway, you were going on.
Oh yeah. So then I beat it. It was pretty short.
Okay.
It's a bit on the buggy side, so I'm not gonna go around recommending it, but it was all right. Don't regret it. And then I started playing, and then I started playing Mega Man Battle Network 3 again because the collections are on sale.
Yeah.
So I'm doing specifically 3 in preparation of refamiliarizing myself with the game, because while it was done recently on the channel, Richard was on controls, and I'd like to de-rust that game so that I can have it as a randomizer option for when we do more archipelagos. So that should be fun.
I beat Octopath 2.
Hey.
Was very good.
Yes, I liked it.
I have 29 of 33 achievements, and all of the remaining achievements are the same achievement. There's an achievement for getting all the achievements, right?
Yes.
Which is always just a copy of the other last achievement you, right? There's an achievement for finishing the journal, which requires you beating the main quest and all side quests.
Yes.
There's an achievement for finishing all side quests.
Yeah.
And there's an achievement for beating the super boss, which is one of the side quests.
Oh, I see. All 4 will trigger.
All 4 will trigger the moment I kill the super boss, which I won't do.
Yeah. I did do because I knew it was going to happen this time. I still don't like it.
And much better than the first one because it's not locked behind a boss gauntlet. Go and fight him.
That you've finally gotten your assignment. Have they given you a name yet?
Malak number 2.
That isn't your name.
Huh?
You don't remember anything, do you? But of course you don't. You died before you were even born. But my memories, they came back. And these memories, they torment me. I can never replace them. And I can't undo them.
I don't really understand.
You don't have to. Just know that I was happier before my memories and free will reawakened. If I had one wish, I'd wish that you stay the way you are.
You're going?
I'm about to free someone who can kill the strongest Empyrean and the head exorcist. I suppose you could call it revenge. Against myself and against my past. Goodbye. Please, find it in your heart to forgive your mother when she failed to protect you.
Wait, what? How'd we get here? This is the prison island!
Probably by an Earth Pulse warp. I'll have to send for the Von Eltia to come get us.
I guess I must have met Ceres at some point, but I don't have any memory of it happening.
But why would that place connect to here?
Well, I mean, this is an Earth Pulse point, isn't it?
Ceres might have willed it to be somehow.
What do you mean?
Velvet is right. I think the Earth in Historia showed us that memory because Ceres wanted us to see it. Or Velvet and Laffy said at least.
I think I understand. And I think I agree.
It may have taken us all the way out here, but at least we have something to show for it. I suppose we can't complain.
Yeah.
This was worthwhile.
All right, let's get to the harbor.
I can think and decide for myself now, but it's kind of nice. I feel alive like this. So rest easy, Mom. I'll be okay.
Color variant outfit.
Just take a look at that.
It was Velvet, wasn't it?
Am I crazy? Yeah.
Ah,
Blue. I really like her jacketless outfit, actually. I think it's a very clean design. But obviously the cleanest design.
yes, back to the best outfit. Thank you.
Yeah, I thought before we talk about Super Boss, because I fought it twice for combined 12 turns.
Yeah.
You want to talk about how the final boss of the game is like legitimately good and a really good way to implement the boss that I think they wanted to make for the first game.
Yeah.
And I think Vita is a really excellent final boss for a game of that kind.
Yeah.
I also think it's interesting that you can kind of rate the characters on how much of the main character are they.
Yeah, basically, like, they all connect to the plot, but how much do they connect to the plot?
Yeah, and it's like Temenos starting the story off with Vita and then ending the story off. It's like, okay, he's one of the major characters. Throwing in her whole thing is one of the major characters.
Yep.
And then it's like, how does Agnes connect to it? Through one side character from her whole story sequence.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, okay. She's the least main character.
Yeah, it's like who connects the most, right? As you said. Cleric
in the sky.
definitely connects.
Wait, look!
You also mentioned, Thief definitely connects.
Yeah. Cleric and Thief.
Hunter definitely connects a bit.
Yeah, especially given the thing that happens during her final boss sequence, where it's like, I guess she's the kind of a chosen one.
Yeah, we're not gonna explain it though. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I don't think it needs that much explanation. It's just kind of like, okay, I started as her and finished her quest first.
Yeah.
So I thought, okay, is everyone gonna have a moment like?
No.
And nope, she's the only one.
I also picked Olette first. So yep. That was.
We can do this.
Those are level 58.
Yeah, they've scaled up the enemies here. God, please.
Very weak to hidden arts. Oh yeah, Merchant connected? No.
It's over, right?
A tiny bit.
Yeah, sort of.
Side character. But that side character is more of a character in his path than the side character in the dancing's path.
Yeah.
You're the ones who liberated us from Inominat's domain,
Warrior?
right? I
No,
want
not
to thank
really.
you for all that you've done.
You really don't have to do that.
It's like a distant past connection.
Yeah.
If any molecules still get in my way, I won't hesitate to
And then you get
devour
like
them.
Hey, hold up.
Apothecary, who's like, yeah, a bit.
Oh yeah, a bit. Well, the side character is very connected.
Yeah.
Right? The final boss
And
of
same with,
Apothecary.
Same with the Scholar.
Yeah.
Where it's like,
Final boss of
that's-
Scholars, very connected.
That doesn't matter to me.
And then you get to the hunter, thief, and cleric, and you're like, oh, those people are directly involved in this.
Yes. Okay. Who was your favorite character in all of
Wouldn't
that?
you agree that having free will means
I
choosing the
liked
path you believe in?
pretty much all of them, and I think they're all much more memorable than the first game.
Sorry, I don't mean the character. I mean their
In order to
plots.
achieve a perfect fusion of human and Moloch power, the Abbey gave our
Oh,
minds
Chet's story was a lot of fun.
Oh, Chet, not Olet.
Yeah, the hunter.
Yes.
Temenos' story was really, really good.
Yes.
That's like a detective story.
That's my pick. It was really good.
We want to pass on the knowledge behind
Oswald the Scholar starts off strong,
pretty good.
and kind of wanes, kind of flags a little bit at the end.
Kind of loses itself, yeah.
Armatization is dangerous.
We want to enable
But then, like,
humans and Malachim to
Apothecaries was good.
Yeah, I actually really like Cassie's too.
Yep.
And while Portutios has nothing to do with the greater plot,
It's
really,
also really good.
he's such a fun character.
Yeah.
Could armatize with mutual awareness and consent.
What is this? The next game? The next previous game?
The next previous game.
Who seek to harm our world.
Like the Lord of Calamity, you mean? Well, do what you want.
It's another potential for the future.
Yes.
But I have one warning for you. The divine artifact intended for Inominat is already complete. You know what that means, don't you?
Artorias himself will use the divine artifact to armatize with Inominat.
For the good of the future,
Bum, bum,
we'll
bum.
pray for your success in battle, Lord of Calamity.
I also like the dancers like plot. It just the way it works of just like everyone else is like, here's a teaser for like the overarching plot, and the dancer's like, bore.
Yeah.
for chapter 1. Like it's just funny.
I really like the chapter 2 for Portutio. The boss is a regular sized dog.
Oh yeah.
But it was very good.
Yeah.
I think they onboarded a lot of the criticism for the first one and made some real good changes.
Absolutely.
Huh. Okay. Well, it's nice that we've tracked down Inominat, but now what's the plan?
Up?
I don't think even Griffin could get us up there.
And my Guardian takes one passenger only.
I don't think we need to worry about that.
Huh? Well, looky there. A teleportation art. Looks like we're expected.
For Inominat to fully awaken, they need me and Laphicet. Which means they want to settle this once and for all, too.
Sounds good to me. Bring it on!
Is what reckless idiots say before plunging into the unknown. Be more cautious.
No.
Sorry.
I will not.
Wow. That is the first time I've ever heard Magulu say something sensible.
A bad omen. Let's be careful and take a good look around first.
Belittling a faithful ally right before the final showdown? Do you not cry? If I prick you, do you not bleed?
Anyway, hey, look, a save point. And a Magulu.
What's up?
If you want to run, now's the time.
Are you kidding? I've never felt so alive!
You know, when we first met, I never would have expected you to stick around this long.
Nor would I. It's a funny old world, isn't it? Not one time in 100 do things turn out how you think they will. We push on through the trials and tribulations of each and every day. We suffer through hardships and failure. We lose the ones we love. And then we die.
Do you think we were born into this world to suffer?
What I do know is that if success was guaranteed, we'd never get anything done. Uncertainty is what spurs us onward. Forward we move, if only by one step at a time, towards somewhere different than here. Through sadness and anger and joy alike. Life is all about that journey.
Are you feeling okay, Magulu? You're actually giving me sound advice for once.
Life's not all horribleness. We shouldn't be so quick to lay down and die.
Oh no, developers,
Also,
what have you done to Magulu?
When I very first started the game as Ochette, and I chose the pet, and the Neola ran off.
Yeah.
My first thing I said was, did I just make the final boss?
Yeah.
And I sure did.
Yeah. Which one did you pick, by the way?
Owl.
Hey.
Yeah, Owl.
There's something I need to talk to you about.
Yes, you can tell
I thought
me
magic
anything.
utility would be
It's
better in the
about
early
your-
game. Than
It sure
physical
was.
ability. Yeah, it was.
Why does your hair always stick up like that?
What?
Are you properly drying your hair after you take a bath? You'll catch a cold if you don't.
I am. I swear. It just always comes out like this.
If you're sure. I mean, it's kind of cute, so I guess it's not a problem.
I don't really want to be called cute.
Then you look handsome with it. I think it suits you.
That's a little better, I think.
I'm happy to please.
I never know what to say around Velvet.
Boat.
Boat.
That's what you say. You say boat.
We got it.
We got them all?
We got all the skills.
Yeah.
Every skill.
That one just increases skill trigger rates.
Yep.
But does that only trigger if it triggers? Wait, whoa. We have a save point right there.
True.
Like, are we gonna win? Yeah, but like, just in
No, you're
case, just in case the power goes out. I don't think it will,
right.
but you know. Did we just FMV? This looks weird. No, it's an engine.
I think it's just pre-rendered.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh, well, it's not pre-rendered.
No exorcists here, it looks like.
But a whole lot of Malakim.
These Malakim are the sublords who have pacts directly with Innominat. Be careful. He's likely given them a share of his power.
In other words, trouble.
Not at all. We'll just whip out our knives and carve a path.
Our path now leads to the Empyrean Innominat and Artorias. What a strange feeling.
Yeah, it's not every day you make an enemy of the entire world and head out to cut down a god.
That is certainly true. But what surprises me more is the passion that fills me.
Yeah, you're leaps and bounds more stubborn and willful than any of us.
I'll take that as a compliment.
If you weren't, I don't think you'd have been able to make a pact with Laphicet.
It's because of you, Eleanor, that I've been able to take this voyage around the world. You have my thanks.
I also wish to offer my thanks.
And look at you, kiddo. Despite the unfortunate company you've chosen to keep, you've managed to grow into a fine young man. Good on you.
It's true,
Remember
isn't
early
it?
on when he almost turned into a
Kinda makes
dragon?
me want to give
Yeah.
myself a pat on the back.
Wondering what would have happened.
You said it, kid.
Velvet
Like
gave me a
context-wise, being half of
Eleanor
God.
became my vessel. Aizen and Rokuro taught me how to live, and Magilou provided lots of surprises and
And
laughs.
Magulu was there.
All of that made me who I am now, and I'm glad for it.
What about me? Didn't I do something for you?
Grimm taught me the ancient tongue, and Bienfu didn't do much.
Bien, you're mean.
I'm kidding. Bienfu taught me to never be discouraged, I think.
Laphicet, you're so kind.
Well. Seems the enemy's hate for us has galvanized our spirits.
We don't know what's ahead. Stay sharp, everyone.
Yeah.
There's nothing there. Wait, there's 6 souls.
Yeah, I was seeing if a chest would render over there. It didn't. Please stop chasing me.
Never.
I'll fight. Oh, I was like, I want to fight this weird totem, and it's a plant. I'll give a shout out to Magilou, the suspicious, maybe traitor character who never betrays you.
Instead gets betrayed by the one she was searching for.
But I just appreciate that, because, like, I feel like
it's the opposite of what usually happens. Yeah. What's that?
Like,
probably have to touch it to turn on the door.
As much as Raven's betrayal wasn't much of a betrayal,
yeah,
it still was just like, okay, he's the traitor character this time around.
Yeah.
Magilou, you don't get that, and I think that's cool.
Oh, I don't know if that's much of a spoiler to talk about a rise.
I don't know, I'll leave it up to you.
Where there just isn't a traitor character.
I mean, there's not one in every game.
Yeah, but I mean, in all the ones I've played. Wait. You know what? I honestly can't remember the plot of Graces that much right now. Maybe there wasn't one there either. But like most of the other Tales games I played and remember at least some of, there is one, so. You know.
Yeah.
Wounds that won't heal. Follow me to flesh.
You're one hit from. There we go.
That was a considerably powerful enemy.
Enemy guru.
Wait, oh, I did get all of them. Ah.
I mean, there was 3. Unless you mean the souls.
I meant the enemies. Activate.
Turn the door green.
Like,
what are those space nickels?
Good point. What are the space nickels?
Oh,
tempering powder.
Fine, that's tier 3.
Ah! These bugs are so fast.
If these are all Malakim, how come we don't ever get to talk to any of them? On game.
Presumably, I mean, they're sublords of the Nomenon, right? Presumably, they're of the same mind. All the ones we fought before were tethered, and so they didn't have.
They said that.
Wow,
They said that they made pacts with an Innominat.
It's a whimsical wonderland.
Not that they were
over here.
Innominat, so.
Yeah.
Also, there were the Malakim in some of the dungeons that I don't think were tethered either.
So it's implied that all those Malakim are tethered to exorcists.
Oh, okay.
If they're Moloch, it's because they're tethered to. If they're,
okay.
Otherwise, they're just demons.
I see. New save, but we can still just leave. I don't know.
True.
You're taking up precious, probably kilobytes. Zigzag, zigzag. Wait, no, zigzagging is bad.
Zigzag.
Catch up to you.
It's all straight line.
Wincan has skateboards.
Yeah, I have no particular interest in fighting Galdera in Octopath 2.
And that's fair. It's the exact same fight as in the first game.
Yeah, I noticed that immediately.
I did it just because, like you, it was like, it's just one fight and then it's done. I can just do it.
It's way more accessible, so I get it.
Yeah.
They definitely
made
that change.
I still didn't like doing it. I still don't like it where it's the same exact problem. It's, hey, now you've done like the game, and now you just have like all of your party members, but only 4 of them get experience. Okay, so you pick the 4 you like.
Yeah.
But then the end game's like, surprise, hope you were leveling them all evenly. Like, no.
I anticipated that for like the broadly for the game, so I got 4 characters and I beat the 4 characters, and then I completely switched my party. So everyone was actually pretty much the same level when I finished everyone's paths, and I like saved approximately half of the caves and extra little places to go for the second party. I sort of planned ahead that time around.
I mean, you can also always just I forget what they're called, but the fleeing enemies that give tons of experience when you beat them.
We just call them metal slimes.
Metal slimes. I mean, that is, if you want to use the generic term.
Yeah. that's what me and my boyfriend call them. They're just metal slimes, because honestly, what else are they?
Yeah.
People understand the concept of metal slime.
I know what else they are. Well, it's more accurate to say metal slime, but they are also Audinos.
They are also Audinos.
But Audinos don't run, so.
Yeah. Chubby Cates and Octopuff Travelers. But shout out to Octopuff Travelers. Amazing.
Yeah.
No notes there.
Just a check mark.
This dungeon's a complete mess.
Yeah?
We're just gonna do it until it works.
Yeah? I mean, you can't turn those things back on, right? So it's not a puzzle. It's just this is a straight line that is very tangled.
Yeah.
And you also have no skateboards.
Yeah. And I'm at the end of the game, so I'm just not fighting stuff.
Yeah, what do we need to fight these for? We're not underleveled. Good news, we're less than 100 souls away from being able to open the last chest.
God. It's true.